Hey, oh, look at that.
There we go.
Hey, does everybody see us? Everybody hear us? Everybody good? Any echo? Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's get all the bullshit out of the way first.
Let's get all the effery out of the way. Thanks for hanging around, chatting in the chat. We're a little bit late, obviously. We had number one. There he goes. They found the button. So we had an event last night with the guys from Rev who came out. And Sean Tubbs is out here, and we got to talk a bunch of gear and all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. Why is
it's live captioning us? I don't know. Just don't worry about it.
I'm like, what is happening? What is happening here? So anyway, the guys are out last night, and so we had all the equipment there to do some, some stuff. But we're good now, I believe.
Yeah, well, we basically had to rip everything apart, put it back together, and then rip it all apart again and put it all back together again. So that's why it's a little late. But we do have some new stuff for you, so we'll probably roll right into it after we kind of do the hellos. Let me turn off the live caption because, of course, it's right in the way of like whatever the newest chat item is.
Yeah, or move it out of the way or whatever. I didn't even know that it did such things.
All right. Darrell says we didn't remind him, but is he not watching our social media? I think this is equal parts. This is equal parts. Yeah,
we put it up on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes. But
and it was a struggle to kind of even get it all together in the first place to try to make all the ends meet. But we did get that going. So it was fun. It was good. It was a good event. Some of the new stuff that's coming out from Rev is going to be really cool. They got a new amp that I'm very excited about. I may actually get one myself because it's that cool. But what's also cool is that Derek from Rev brought us our brand new D20, and it's purple. And they're going to start doing them with wooden frames, wooden boxes, instead of all metal. So I kind of dig it. It's really cool. So that's new to us.
Yes.
Fresh. It's a freshie. Terry 333 from the hills of Colorado. What the fuck? Yeah. So anyway, so here we are. We're going to try out the new Walrus pedals. As you guys have seen, I'm sure that Walrus came out with a whole new series of pedals. Seems to be the trend.
Just a slew of small, very affordable pedals, though, for what they are, being USA made. And
so I mean, we're kind of seeing that in the industry. Obviously, JHS with the Series 3.
Free range, organic, harvested off the plains of Oklahoma.
They were born naturally in a pool of tone, and then here we are. So this is the offering from Walrus called the Fundamental Series. There is a few different ones. They got an overdrive, they have distortion, they have a fuzz, a delay, a chorus, a reverb, and a flanger.
Yes.
Flanger.
Yeah, which actually I'm kind of curious to see how that one is, because like most budget flangers, I feel like fall into the airplane sound a little too, like it's a little too shrill. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of hoping this one has a little bit more to it, maybe.
Yeah, so we're going to run through it. So obviously we started a little late, so we're going to try to give each one of these a few minutes and test it out. What's a little bit different about these pedals is, instead of knobs, you have sliders. So each one of them has a different slider, and then each one of them has 3 different settings. So for like the distortion, it's dark, it's silicone, and LED.
Cool. I wonder what the dark mode is, unless it's like it wouldn't be a bypass, so it'd probably just be more like a more compressed mode. But yeah, I guess we'll find out, because we actually haven't tried any of these yet ourselves. So these will be our first impressions, as well as hopefully, some of you guys probably already woke up and watched videos, but
but this is what we're gonna what do you call it? This is our first impression because it we didn't have a chance. They came in yesterday, and we were in the midst of getting everything ready for the event. So they sat in the box until this morning.
Yes.
Because we didn't get out of the shop until a little after 9 last night.
Yeah, like 9:20.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a late night. It was fun though.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a
we
great time.
I should plug it before I forget it because we'll see how it turned out. I don't know exactly. I had to kind of just go for it, but we basically had a fly on the wall kind of video going while the whole thing was going on. So we'll see if it turned out. I still got to watch it and just see if I had to kind of like ride the sliders on the mixer a lot, like in between Sean talking and stuff, because like he was playing at good volumes. I mean, he wasn't holding back on the amp at all. So like really good event, really fun event. But like I said, I'm hoping we got at least some video material for you guys because we weren't able to stream it because it's all stuff that has not actually come out yet. So yeah, that was kind of the point of the thing was, obviously them coming to hang out, but also us getting to get a first impression of the new stuff that they'll be debuting at NAMM. So it's the NAMM preview, a true preview.
Right, preview.
Yeah, the preview.
We just can't post any of it up because I took some pictures and I was going to post it during the event, and I was like, oh well, I can't because this new amp is there. Yeah. This other thing that they're doing is there, so we don't want to screw that up. But the guys from Rev were really cool. We had Derek Squared, and then we had Sean and Dan.
Yes.
And they were all really cool dudes. They had a great time. Jump on social media. There should be some stuff on Instagram, a couple pictures, little video, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm hoping we can. I don't know. I'd like to have like Dan and Derek again. Like if we could have like a longer sit down. Cause like it'd be kind of fun to do this with them, long format. Like really just have a nice. Cause like both of them have like knowledge for days, which is nice because it's nice to talk about dudes that know that much about amps. But then they're also, they're just like us. They loved all the pedals in the shop. So anybody watch their stream, yeah, it was a good time all around. So
yeah.
All right, we should roll into this.
Let's jump into this because we got a lot of them to go through. Let me see, this thing's out of tune.
All right, let me turn off the room mic and we'll make sure that the volume is okay on the amp.
Yeah, and to go along with some other stuff, if there's any of these pedals that you're interested in, I kind of tried to do a little bit of show prep earlier because I knew we were going to be running tight. But there are links in the description to the pedals if you want to, if you want to get yourself something nice. There's also a link to the listing for this guitar too, if you happen to like what you hear here as well. It's the call the tune-up song.
Before you do anything, though, let me know. You ready? Okay. Because we still got to dial in the amp. So, all right, we got to dial in the amp. It'll be just a quick blip of silence. So, just speak with your inner thoughts for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ike's gonna tune real quick. It sounded pretty good. Sorry, I guess I'm kind of disembodied over here. I was gonna say, it did sound pretty good though. I guess I'll try it in E.
Yeah, I think it sounds a little dark.
Those first two, oh, well, see, that's weird. I didn't feel like it sounded mid-rangey, but not too dark to me. We could always do it.
Yeah, we might just need to fiddle fire a bit.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let me switch the audio back over and maybe. Do we want to keep going through that one, or do we want to switch since we're? Well, we got time. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
All right. Yeah, give it a quick spin.
All right. Yeah, it sounded really good actually. I really like that. So, we are gonna go ahead and switch over. Hopefully things don't shock me again.
What do we want to do next? Distortion, fuzz?
Your choice.
Let's try reverb. Let's just change it up.
Reverb.
Reverb.
All right. Here. We'll go, well, yeah, that'll work. There we, yeah, too slippery.
Right. Too slickery.
Too slickery. Slickery licorice. All right.
Jenny says she's happy for the format. Once we get this thing a little bit more cleaned up too, are we on? Is this thing on?
Yeah, the mic is on.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, the mic is on.
Yeah, once we kind of get settled in a little bit more, we got a board up front. We're gonna get all squared away with power supply and all that, and get the camera just really set up and put all the bits within reach, so it'll be more of a seamless setup instead of the way we're doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're getting better, but it's still rough, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, each little bit will help. All right, we'll switch over to the reverb now, or the guitar audio.
right?
Yeah, it was good. It sounded good. So we went over to the plate. Basically, we did spring and plate. The hall one, I think we skipped, but yeah, I think that was a pretty good impression of it.
Yeah, it
Sounded really good in the room. Hopefully, it sounded that good.
Yeah. In the room, it sounds really good. I think that, I mean,
it sounded really good.
$130 $130. I think that's I think that'd be a pretty safe reverb to work with.
Yeah, that's actually great. I'm actually pretty impressed with that one, to be honest.
Well,
in the
it's
room,
got that.
it was
really
very natural, and it
big,
wasn't in the way. Like, because normally, like I can tell when you feel like they're in the way with reverb.
Yeah.
And like I didn't feel like you hit a spot where like instead you kind of started just altering your attack
Working
a little bit.
with with it a little bit, and I think I dig that. So
Yeah.
it's a really
Sweet.
really good sounding reverb. So let's change gears and let's go into a fuzz pedal.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's do fuzz next. Fuzz.
You know what? Here.
Fuzz.
I wonder if I do that move. Yeah. Works smarter, not harder.
Oh yeah, very nice. There you go. Foosh.
That mic's still, that one's going. Okay.
Mike's going? Yeah, okay.
Just making sure.
So, some good sounds. Everybody's agreeing that sounds pretty solid.
Okay. Oh, what's really nice too, I know you guys can't see me right now, but anyway, the sliders actually do have a notch right in the middle, which is awesome. I love that. Yeah, because
so at least you know where your section is.
Exactly. That which I think
always
is
make
awesome.
sure you know where you put your middle section.
Always know where your midriff is.
Right. Yeah. Make sure you always know where your middle section is, because it could go anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we should be good. Oh, yeah. Let me switch volume over here in a sec. Okay. All right, I was actually really impressed with that one. That one
Yeah,
was fun.
that was kind of fun. I think there's
super versatile for the each mode was like
well, the gate
good.
is that's fun.
Well, it's interesting because it's not a gate that like actually cuts you off. It just kind of shaves off that initial attack. Yeah, that was great. That was awesome. Yeah.
I did see in the chat here, Tim said he didn't see the post about the Rev thing until after the event happened.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the guys from Rev, there was some sponsored ads locally that was out there, and we did a couple posts, but probably not as many as we should have. Anyway, so I apologize for that. We'll make it more known when we have more events. So sorry about that, Tim. The guys will be back though. We've already talked to them. They had fun here. We had fun with those guys. So they're gonna make their way back here at some point to do more stuff. Especially when we get back in here. They were really excited when I brought them in here to check out this place. So.
Okay. All right. So
what do we got here?
I went with delay this time. I figure we can kind of go modulation, distortion, fuzz, kind of alternate.
Yeah.
So, so we'll do the delay next, and then we will get to, what do we got left? Distortion, trem, and phaser. Gotta say though, like $130. I'm already pretty.
No, I think
I'm pretty impressed.
I think they're doing a pretty good job with
the 3 series. I thought was good, but for the extra $30, these are easily in that contention for that spot. So. All right,
let's do delay. We're gonna do 5 minutes on each one of these last ones because we only got 15 minutes left, and we got 4 pedals. So we'll go quick.
Okay. All right, well, that one was pretty sweet. I like that, especially the reverse mode.
Yeah, the reverse sound really freaking cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take that. What do you want to do next? Distortion, phaser, tremolo?
Distortion. Here, let me see too. I think, do we have, yeah, we got power. Let me grab one more cable. Then we can knock out two.
All right, what'd you do? Distortion or phaser? You got another power?
Yeah, it's right on that little zip tie there. So let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna do,
There we go. Sorry, it's sliding.
all right, we're gonna, oh shit. Double dip.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me switch the audio over real quick. right, sweet. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah.
We got
6 minutes.
Let's do it. Let's just do it like where the phaser was.
Yeah.
That way
Do
we
that
have
real
some
quick.
distortion. Okay, all right, we're gonna switch back over now.
So yeah, Janice was saying one of Trower. So I'm wondering if she was hearing that kind of same thing that we were almost.
Yeah, the phaser, it went
Phaser
from
almost-
vibe to phaser to, like you said, almost like a chorusy phaser. Yeah.
And that was cool. I think
That was
I think
super
that
versatile.
phaser's got a lot of. You could do a lot with that for $130.
Well, yeah, for the money, like that is, yeah, I mean,
All these are pretty.
well, it's the size of a Phase 90, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
why not, yeah. All right.
Janice is.
I'm pretty, it's good. Yeah, at least we probably sound better.
Hey, I cannot confirm nor deny things are happening.
Okay,
We're
one
not
is
big,
the
but that's
Trower.
okay.
All right.
All right. Well, that's yeah, that was a little CCR, kind of messing around a little bit. So basically, that's the fundamental series from Walrus. A quick run through. Obviously, you know, like we said, we didn't play it beforehand, so you kind of were hearing it first as we did. I think overall,
I am very impressed personally. Like, out of all the budget pedals that have come through so far, I'm actually very sold on these ones personally. Like, I would feel pretty confident, like, that phaser was great compared to what you get from other companies from around that same price point. Like, I think that's a great option. And I felt like each mode was pretty distinct. Because it wasn't like anything just had, like, you know, a lot of overlap. It didn't feel, I don't know, I felt like I would personally, if I had one of those pedals, I would probably make use of each one of those modes, so.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot to, I think for the price point, there's a lot to offer there. I mean, I thought all of them sounded good. I mean, even that trem, and I'm not a trem guy. I think that sounded really good. The distortion sounds really good.
That one sounds really good. Yeah.
Very clear. I probably like that the best.
Well, and even that dark mode was not really that dark. It just had a little bit woollier, like, squish.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the drive was probably a little bit darker.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You know, but I mean, each one of those pedals, even the fuzz pedal with that hard clip was kind of
that was
super
a fun
cool.
one.
So I think all of them were. I'm pretty impressed. So I think these will be pretty easy to move.
Well, and they stand out with the slide. Like I said, the sliders do make me a little nervous, but we'll see long term. As long as you don't, just stomp the shit out of your pedals, you should be okay.
So Janice is rolling out to another stream. So thanks, Janice. We appreciate you being in. And it's 5 o'clock, so we need to roll out to, this is Thursday. It's like a guitar primetime thing. We do our thing, then go over to Texas Toast Guitars and check out their stuff. And then go over and check out Dylan Talks Tone. And that's Guitar Primetime. Yes. All that on Thursday. If there's any pedals on here that you like, click the links in the description. If you like the guitar, click the link in the description. It'll bring you to this guitar as well. This thing's super freaking cool.
Yeah, it plays great. Sounds good, plays good. But yeah, thanks for everybody that did watch. We appreciate it. I think that's about it for today. Thanks again for
your patience.
Especially since we had a slow roll. But yeah, we had. It's not like we had a little bit going on. We had a lot going on in the last 12 hours. So.
It's been a ton of stuff. So
yeah.
All we need is what's his name to pop in and say that he showed up. And then,
Palmer. Yep.
Yeah, we just need
Palmer on the slide in.
We just need Palmer to hey, or like end the stream.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. Well, we do appreciate it. So I guess that is it then. Yeah. We're waiting for Palmer, but he's not delivered. It's because we're expecting it this time.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess
it's true. All right. We'll catch everybody later. Have a great weekend. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. There he is! Hey! Clockwork. All right, thanks, Dale. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Take care. Catch you guys on the flip side.
Yeah. That was fun. Okay. The screen went blank.